Hi there, welcome back to Gadget Mad Lad, Shats and Jiggles. It was going to be the Neurophone in-ear headphones, but I'll show you where I got with that. I tore it down. The in-ear piece was that one. Replaced it with the Neurophone thing. It actually works, surprisingly enough. This one actually works. I don't, 1 second, so get a bit of silence so we can get near the mic. Where's the mic going to be? Listen. Did you hear that? I think it's a Bluetooth on. It works, but the thing is, I had to trim down that like a bugger. That won't fit in there, and that won't close up. So here's one I've not torn down. Here's one that what I was gonna do, I was gonna prepare one so I could say at the beginning of the video, here's one I made earlier, and lo and behold, it didn't fit. It's a good idea in principle. I had some other headphones as well. I tried to do some in-ear ones, which I'll show you here as well. Some Samsung ones, but as you can see around the edges of it, it didn't exactly go back on nice and neat and tidy, and it was slightly too small as well, so again, couldn't do them. So I figured just do something simple, easy, chillaxed, and I enjoy doing. So we're gonna go with a sat nav teardown. Got given this off somebody recently. It's nothing, I can't even get it working. I'll show you now. It holds the charge and everything. I don't know if it's got a good battery inside it, but essentially you go to settings. There's nothing to connect it to, Bluetooth wise or anything. System info, all that fun stuff. That doesn't respond as well. Right, so go to navigation, which it's for. You can't do anything. It literally doesn't do jack. So I figure I'll tear it apart, salvage the screen for something else, and the battery and stuff. It is literally crap. But you know, on this channel we like crap. Mainly because it's what I do best. Crap. But anyway, so we've got Phillips screws, we've got unsets, takes one at a time there is. So we've got 4 screws that I can see. So 1 that was took out, 2, 3, 4. Nothing mega special, just the tiniest crosshead ones. Feel the thread in that trying to go. This is very old, this. It's at least 10 years old. And for a sat nav, in sat nav years, that's like 1 million or something. So it's old. It's a dinosaur when it comes to sat navs. I mean, my phone's probably got a better sat nav in it than this has. But it's got tech in it, and I love to see tech. Is that enough? Is that them all out? I've got them all out, so I think we have to do a bit of prying now. Screwdriver for prying is... Where's the screwdriver for prying? Where are you bugger? Alright, so... Get me... Switchblade out. Yeah man, give me money. And my flathead, and between the two should be able to pry everything open, hopefully. A bit of a slip there. Oh, there we go, so center line. Put that down a sec. Ooh, stuck that a bit too much. So I'm assuming this is clips going around. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, I think we're good there. I'm trying to see out too hard because we don't want to break any cables or anything. I mean, it's obviously not working, but the components in it are still good. Oh, come on, you bugger. I said, I know you hear me say that a lot. I'm sorry if it's annoying, but I'm usually a very highly strung person, and bugger is like none speak to me. So I'm sorry for offending people with me use of the word bugger by as much as I use it. Is this gonna come out? No, I'm guessing that. Put that there. I think that's the aerial for it. There's even any screws. Ah, right. Yeah, no. We're coming out from the wrong way. It's kind of hinged in, I think. So if I do that, yep, lever jubbler. And then we can see the battery, the speaker, memory card. So 850 milliamps is. That's not too shabby, that. Right, so let's move this tape. Careful not to yank anything, because obviously that'll just ruin everything then. As you can see now, we've got a bit more access on the insides of it. We've got a little ribbon cable here connecting the main board and the screen together, which I think we should just be able to disconnect. Yeah, that should just come undone. And this is the digitizer. Disconnect that. And this is the speaker, which we're assuming, depending what thing that is, it might actually be very useful. That this is louder than the one that's in the Game Boy Advance, sorry, Game Boy DS Lite, or even the original DS. I might be able to replace, I think it's basic, simple connections. Yeah, so, I'm mistaken that, yeah, that all comes off now. We've got the GPS aerial there, that's a pretty bulky little thing. It says Zerocom 572F, and we've got the GBM 209 version 1.1. So this is an aerial thing essentially for the GPS. Can we get into any of this stuff? I think we can. This won't be a very long video, obviously. I'll just break it down to its simple components and then call it a day. So we've got some little MLCs, monolithic capacitors, got resistor and stuff. I think some kind of signal or aerial amplifier or something. Don't hold me to that. Put that one back in there. Fasten that down so it doesn't snap off. So let's get this bit off. Trying to break any of the components on the board off in the process. Should just leave her off. Bit of prying, that'll do the trick. There we go. Ooh, so we've got some. Right, so run you through what I know. I think this is the processor. This is like the brains of the operation, like the CPU. A space there for another RAM chip, maybe. I think this is RAM, and I think this is onboard memory. So this is like a couple of, probably like, if I had to guess, about 10 years old, I'd say 128 megabytes, maybe even half that, I'm not too sure, but they'll probably like the RAM's the thing that makes the processor work and everything. This is your onboard memory. Probably, I'd say about 512 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, it wishes, 512 megabytes, should I say. You got your little copper coils and stuff there. This is a microprocessor, I think, like that helps it communicate between this chip, helps this chip communicate with all these chips. I think. Don't hold me to that. And I think this is something to do with the charge circuitry, maybe a little charge circuit or IC or something. Is it IC? IC? That's not right. I'm not saying that right. Yeah, so stick that back on. See what else we can see. See some test points there. MI, CL, CS, MO, and 3.3. I'm assuming 3.3 is the voltage it probably needs to run off. So we've got a battery wise, a bit of glue and holding it in. Just peel it off. I think we can. Not great difficulty. Oh god, that is welded down, that. Quite confident that's never going to see life again. So... Okay. So that'll be the reset button on the back. That will be the power button. Headphone jack, charging mini USB, full size micro SD. I'm not 100% sure what. Actually, that's not a headphone jack, is it? That's the headphone jack. This is some crazy little weird component, which I have no idea what it is. Anyway, that's that. Oh, the screen, obviously. I'm guessing you want to see the screen. So if I can get it out, it's not glued in like the rest of it. I think we're alright here, actually. Use me a little knife to pry it past the things. Should be an interrogative word. Just poke through, and there we go. We've got a little digitizer there. That's for this plastic thing on the front of it, which will peel off with a nice little clear display. And we've got the chips and some test points there. That's intriguing. Anything else in the back? No, just normal ribbon. So I mean, we can see that there through the Kapton tape. Bring it to focus a little bit. Some silver pads. Intriguing. And a model number there in case that's any use to anybody. Doubt it, but the internet is a weird place after all. Right, so just to keep that safe, what I'll do, I'll reassemble it off screen and I'll call this a video. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm obviously a bit gutted about the nearer phone ones, but at least the in-ear ones have got potential now. The over-ear ones, I've not give up on them. I think I've probably wired them up wrong, so like I said, do a revisit video with them. Probably do the whole thing. If I find some headphones, in-ear ones that are the right size, I can replace that with that and do the over-ear ones, which are in the case at the moment, so don't lose all the bits. Okay, I think probably another teardown next video will be. If not, I'll probably might. Depends if anyone's interested. Obviously, if you're interested, give me a like or a comment or something, and I'll do the DSi macro sooner rather than later. I was gonna do it sooner, but no, I just didn't think people were that interested in Nintendo stuff, so I thought I'd give it a bit of a break. So it wasn't just about Nintendo stuff, because obviously we're about everything here. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode or video, whatever you call it. See you later. Bye. Adios.